Welcome to my channel for comprehensive tutorials on fundamental principles to complex problems. I'll cover it all. Feel free to share, subscribe for more contents. Thank you. Hello everyone, welcome back to a new episode in which we are going to be covering the revision exercise 10A, which is the topic of probability, chapter 10. Since we are done with exercise 1 to exercise 6, this is a revision exercise in which all the parts of the topics that we have covered in 6 exercises that are going to be covered. In case you need a textbook of this in PDF format, I can provide you in the number provided. This is the exercise that you can find on page 384. Now, question number 1, it says when two dice are thrown simultaneously, what is the probability of obtaining the same number on both dice? So, as we know very well, that the total outcome when two dice are thrown is 6 times 6. Okay, so this is going to be 36. Now, favorable outcomes, same number on both side dice. That means 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, and 6, 6. So there are six favorable outcomes are there out of 36. That means once we simplify, it's going to be 1 over 6. So 1 over 6 is going to be the answer for this question. When it comes to question number 2, it says a bag contains 20 discs of equal size, of which 12 are red, X are blue, and the rest are white. If the probability of selecting a blue disc is 1 over 4, find the value of X. That means out of 20, the probability is X over 20, which is equals to 1 over 4. So once we simplify or cross multiply, it's going to give us 4x equals 20. That means x is equals to 5, which is given over here. So the value of x is 5. Now it says, in the second part, it says total discs are 20, red discs are 12, and probability of not selecting a red disc is in one draw is 8 over 20, which is equals to 2 over 5. Once we cross multiply, it's going to give us which is 2 over 5. 4 times 2 is 8 and 4 times 5 is 20. So 2 over 5 and another 2 over 5 is going to give us 4 over 25. This is going to be the answer for this part of the question. When it comes to question number 3, it says 3 dice are thrown. What is the probability that none of them show 1 or a 6? That means total outcome of each die is 6. Outcome that are not 1 or 6 is 4. That means 1 and 4 is subtracted from the probability. So there are 4 outcomes possible. Probability that one die does not show 1 or 6 is 4 over 6. 4 possibilities out of 6 possibilities, which is equals to 2 over 3. Now, probability that none of these 3 dice shown 1 or 6 is 2 over 3 cubed. That means 8 over 27 is going to be the final answer for this question. Now comes a question is tossed 4 times. Now 4 is very important. What is the probability of obtaining at least 3 heads? Total possible outcomes are 2 power 4, which is going to be 16. Number of outcome with exactly 3 heads is 4, 3. That means 4 is going to be the final answer. When it comes to number of outcome with exactly 4 heads, 4, 4, that means this is going to give us a 1. This I have explained you in exercise 5. Now comes favorable outcomes, 4 and 1, which is 5. 5 out of 16 is going to be the final answer for this question. Moving on to the next question, which is question number 5. A bag contains 8 balls, of which 2 are red and 6 are white. So total balls we are talking about is 8, and 2 are red and 6 are white. A ball is selected and not replaced. This not replace is very important for you to understand. A second ball is selected. Find the probability of obtaining 2 red balls. So first of all, probability of first red ball is 2 out of 8, which is going to be 1 over 4. Next come probability of second red ball is 1 over 7, because there are 2 balls, one is already taken out, so probability is 1 out of 7. So 1 out of 7 multiplied by 1 over 4 is going to give us 1 over 28 as the final answer for this part of the question. Next comes 2 white balls. Probability of first white ball is 6 over 8, which is equals to 3 over 4, simplified like this. Now comes probability of second white ball, 5 over 7, because out of 8, 1 is gone, so I will write 7 here. And the remaining white balls are 5, because 1 is already taken. Now comes 5 over 7. Now 5 over 7 is multiplied by 3 over 4 is going to give us 15 over 28 as the answer for this part of the question. Next come one ball of each color. Probability of one red and one white ball is 2 over 8 multiplied by 6 over 7 added to 6 over 8 plus multiply 2 over 7. These two are separate and these two are separate. So when they add it together, it's going to give us a 3 over 7 as the final answer for this question. Now comes question number 6. In question number 6, it says a bag contains X green discs and blue discs, 5 blue discs. A disc is selected, a second disc is drawn. Find in term of X the probability of selecting a green disc on the first draw. So green disc, we have no idea how many are these. So X and X divided by X plus 5 as the total. So this is going to be the probability of getting a green disc since we have no idea how many green discs are there. Then comes a green disk on the first and second row if the first disk is replaced. Replaced means you are multiplying. So when you multiply this by this itself is going to give us x over x plus 5 square. So this is going to be the answer for this part of the question. Since we are dealing with the unknown value, we are going to use at x. Now comes part C, in which says a green disk on the first and the second row if the first disk is not replaced. That means it's going to be multiplied by x over 5. This probability is going to be multiplied by x minus 1 and x plus 4 because 1 is already taken out from x. So it's going to be x minus 1 and from x plus 5 is going to become x plus 4. So this is going to be the answer for the third part of the question. Now comes question number 7. I have already solved these questions to save time. Now comes question number 7. It says in a group of 20 people, 5 cannot swim. If 2 people are selected at random, what is the probability that neither of them can swim? So total people are 20 and non-swimmers are 5. Now probability that the first person select cannot swim. So 5 over 20, which is equals to 1 over 4. So this is going to be the answer for the first part. Then says probability that the second person selected cannot swim. That means 4 over 19 because out of 5, 1 is already gone and out of 20 possibilities, 19 possibilities since we are talking about second person who cannot swim. Then when it comes to combined probability is 1 over 4 multiplied by 4 over 19. This one and this one both are multiplied to give you a 1 over 19 as the answer for this part of the question. Next is question number 8. When it comes to question number 5, it's a question number 8. It says, what is the probability of winning the toss in 5 consecutive hockey matches? Probability of winning a single toss is 1 is to 2. That means probability of winning 5 consecutive tosses is 1 over 2 to the power of 5, which is equals to 1 over 32. This is how you get 1 over 32. Then comes what is the probability of winning the toss in all matches in FA Cup from the first round to the final. There are 8 matches. That means 1 over 2 to the power of 8. That means 1 over 256 is going to be the final answer for this part of the question. When it comes to question number 9, it says Mr. and Mrs. Singh have 3 children. What is the probability that all the children are boy? Probability of a child being a boy or girl is 1 over 2. That means probability that all the children are boys, that means 1 over 2, either could be boy or a girl, 1 over 2 to the power of 3, that means 1 over 8 is the probability. Then comes there are more girls than boys. Assume that boy is likely a girl. The case where there are more girls than boys is girl, girl, boy, girl, and boy, girl, girl. That means 3 are the probabilities out of 8. So this is going to be your final answer for this part of the question. Next comes question number 10. In here it says the probability that it will be wet today is 1 over 6 out of 6 days. 1 is the probability. If it is a dry day today, that means the probability that it will be wet tomorrow is 1 over 8. What is the probability that both days tomorrow will be dry? Probability that it will be dry today is 5 over 6. That means if it is not raining, it's going to be 5 over 6. That all the dry tomorrow, that means 7 over 8. And when we combine the probability, both of them, 5 over 6 times 7 over 8 is going to give you 35 over 48. When it comes to question number 11, it says two dice are thrown. What is the probability that the product of the number is on top is 12, 4, or 11? So we'll see separately. When it comes to 12, it is 2, 6, 3, 4, 4, 3, and 6, 2. These are the four pairs. That means out of 36, which is simplified to make it a 1 over 9. Then comes 4, 1 and 4, 2 and 2, and 4 and 1. That means 3 pairs out of 36, which is equals to 1 over 12. This one, I'm leaving it to you. Make sure you do this. And in case if you are unable to do it, put me in comment section. I will see to it. Next comes the probability of snow in on January 1st is 1 over 20. What is the probability that snow will fall on the next three January 1st? Then it comes to probability that snowfall in at least one of the three next three January 1sts is 1 minus, because 1 is the final probability that we have learnt in exercise 4 it was. So it's going to be 1 minus 1 over 20 to the power of 3. That means when it is 19 over 20 power 3, that means when subtracted from this, you're going to get this answer, which is in the book itself. The Venn diagram, universal set is the student of uh, a class that has 15 students. Okay, students in the class of 15. G is the set of girls, S is the set of swimmers, and F is the students who are born on Friday. So this region, this is specified for the students, those who are born on Friday, and this is the region specified for girls only, and that means the last part is for swimmers. These are all the swimmers we are talking about. Now the question says, two students are chosen at random. Find the probability that can swim. So in swimming, we have 2 plus 2 plus 2 and plus 3 that you can see. All these are swimmers. These all are swimmers. That means we have altogether 9 swimmers. So we can easily say it's 9 out of 15. 9 out of 15. That means it's going to be 3 times 3 is a 9 and 3 times 5 is a 15. So 3 over 5 is the answer for this part. Now comes part B. A girl who can is a girl swimmer. That means we are going to select from this region only a girl who is a swimmer. That means this girl is a swimmer and this girl is also swimmer. So 3 plus 2 is going to be a 5. That means 5 over 15 is going to be the answer for this part. 5 over 15. Or we can say it is 1 over 3. Answer for this part of the question. When it comes to part C, it says, is a boy swimmer who was born on Friday. That means we are not uh, asking for this one and we are not asking for this one. So that means we have two only. That means this we are talking about. That means it is 2 over 15 as the final answer for this part of the question. And that's how with 13 question this practice exercise ends. And next to this one is going to be exam style questions that are taken from the same book. I'll be posting it very soon. Thank you very much for watching. And kindly, I request you to kindly share and comment also on this video, which is a hard work of mine. Thank you very much once again.